Hi, Raz. Hi, Mad. Raz, are you on the train already? Pop, 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 pop. Okay. Yo. Here and here. See, senor. Wow. You got on the train with Wi-Fi? Shadeworth hype. Edgeworth is not shady. This is episode 4, Confrontation Former Callisto U. The shadiest of shade? Free internet, yay? Oh, what a concept. What a concept. If anyone is shady, it's this one right here on the right. This Callista U, who I believe is probably the murderer. Kay, what are you doing here? Oh, hello, mister. I'm still investigating. But the object you're looking for already has... Kay, don't mind him. Please continue with your investigation. Okay, you got it. Detective Bad, haven't we already found what you were looking for? If it means I can keep her in the dark just a little longer, any little task will do. Oh, you're more sympathetic than I thought. I've been waiting for you, Edgeworth. I've also been waiting for the moment in which we can finally lay this case to rest. You're playing Isaac on the Vita? Wow, you not only took out your Vita, you're actually using it? Nice. I approve, Raz. Watching your favorite streamer? Thank you. Thank you. The moment in which we can finally lay this case to rest? Wasn't that when we placed Detective Gumshoe under arrest? I wonder how many people are getting smuggled today? 0! Because there's no smuggling! Not in this case, and definitely not from Edgeworth. I think we're more than solved this case already. Don't you? We'll see. It all depends on whether or not your logic holds. Oh, I see we have a view in the gallery, and... why even Mr. Bad is here? Nah, that's the PSP, sir. I thought you weren't using your Vita either. That's good to see. Vita means life! A viewer in the gallery? I'm hardly just a bystander. I have a duty to see this case through to the end. No matter how it turns out. Oh, is that right? Anyway, I thought you might like to hear what I've slaved away to find out. I've taken statements on every single person's movements. During the time when our suspect was in the hallway, I also confirmed that there is no possible route of escape from lobby number 2. Therefore, the killer must without a doubt be Detective Gumshoe. And that's all you have? Yeah. That's all there is to my conclusion and this case. Sorry, but I beg to differ. In a trial, there's always time for a rebuttal, and we are standing in a court of law. It's more than appropriate to follow the rules of the court in this case, don't you think? How absolutely like a rookie that thinks such a thing. But these days it only gets used on Tuesdays for about an hour? I mean, that's still pretty good. I mean, that's a lot better than me at this point. Well, that's also because I'm using, like, you know, these other handhelds that I have to play like old games. I don't really have any Vita games that I need to get through. But alright, I'll play along and give you a proper testimony. If my logic is correct, then I've already won. Also, all I have to do now is prove it by showing who the real killer is. Everyone, sans the suspect, has an alibi for when the gun went off. Furthermore, the areas around the crime scene have all been thoroughly investigated, right? I have confirmed that there's no possible escape route from lobby number 2. Which leaves us with one unshakable conclusion, that Detective Gumshoe is the killer. There was a time that you had to go to the office in another city that was an hour away. I mean, even these days, like, no matter where I'm going, I usually always make sure that I bring, like, some like, gaming device with me. Usually it's something pocketable, so something like, this one here, which I recently got, or the other Miu Mini that I have, which is also pretty good as well. This one. These are like the two devices. This one here. This one is the one that I take with me a lot more. This stuff right here. So it's like this kind of Game Boy looking thing. A lot more pocketable, although this one is pretty pocketable as well. It's just like it's taller, right? So it takes up a bit more space. This one doesn't take as much space, and it's nice to have. The only thing is that if I want to use something with shoulder buttons, this thing is not good. It's not something that if you're primarily using shoulder buttons a lot, like PS1 games or things of the sort. I don't normally use this. I use this for like anything that only uses like the 4 buttons for the most part. Maybe a little like shoulder buttons just for little things like RPGs, you know. But otherwise, if I want to use something that has like more primary buttons, this one would be this. It would be this one here. Don't let Nintendo see that. That's true. Nintendo cops are gonna come to my door. That's all right. I'm not showing anything. I'm not showing them like the MIG switch or whatever. Strike this Twitch channel down. I'm not sending them emails or calling them up saying, "Hey, I'm playing pirated copies of your game that's been unreleased well in advance, you know, on twitch.tv." Not doing that. Like that idiot that's getting sued. Vito went with you to Japan? Nice. That's good. Yeah, especially on a travel, I got to make sure to bring one of these. Sometimes I bring like 2, right? So I usually bring like my Nintendo Switch. That I bring a Nintendo Switch that way if I like have someone over at my place or hanging out, then it's something to be able to play. But if it's just like me, then I use this to play, especially like on the plane or traveling. You know, I stick that in my like my fanny pack type of bag, because this one can fit in there with everything else, and it takes up no space at all. You just bring your laptop here, gotcha. Yeah, that's luckily I don't have to worry about any of those things. I don't have to worry about daily logins or any of that kind of stuff. No. The only ones I ever do daily logins nowadays is just to log into AliExpress for their coins and whatever like stupid mini games that they have for deals. Hi, Lem. Man, good news. Your new Veilguard save is already caught up to your old one. Nice. And now on Game Pass they're gonna be releasing the Spyro trilogy, the HD collection. Hmm. Hmm. Something for some of you people to play if you don't know what to do. Next series. Spyro's a good one. All right, I gotta go back here. But yeah, like this one really nice. But in terms of just form factor, I like this horizontal one. But especially now that I have this case, the good thing about this case here is that if I So like it has like this, and you might be wondering, why is the case like exposing this back part? Well, the thing that you can do then is that you can take this case, put it here, right? And all you gotta do is just stick it in here, and now you got a little bit more space to hold the thing, which is really nice because like it is very tiny, and just holding it by itself will give you hand cramps after a while. But this one alleviates it by quite a bit. And on top of that, it's very secure here, right? So it doesn't really like get out. So it's very cool. Even though this one actually was from AliExpress, it only cost me $5. That was good. All right. There's no need to confront her logic head on right now. I should instead focus on drawing out any trump card he has up her sleeve. And plus, like, I can't really bring my laptop because, one, I don't have a laptop, and then two, I bring my work laptop because in case I need to check my emails and things of that sort. Misuse argument. Nifty. Yeah, it allows me to play like old games and stuff, the games that I haven't, gone through, such as like the Mega Man Battle Network games or Lunar, Silver Star Story, which is another old RPG. Grandia. What else was I planning to do as well? Phantasy Star, like the actual proper RPGs, not the Dreamcast and beyond stuff.
Hold it!
The suspect? But I thought Detective Gumshoe's alibi had already been proven. Are you joking, Edward? I assure you this is no joke. Look, I know you heard from the judge earlier that the detective was in the hallway with Mr. Faraday's daughter eating a Swiss roll. Yeah, that is correct. But you see, that was 20 minutes before the real gunshot went off, right? And the problem is that there's no one else who can corroborate what he did since the snacking. I see. She's done her research well. She did her own research. Which means I should focus on drawing out whatever trump cards she's withholding. Furthermore, the areas around the crime scene have been thoroughly investigated, right?
Hold it!
Whether they've been thoroughly investigated or not is for me to decide. The scrunched eyebrows and lines on your forehead are back. Anyway, if you believe it hasn't been exhaustive, the crime scene lobby number 2 has no way out other than the hallway Detective Gumshoe was standing in. And because he claimed to be there, that makes him the only possible suspect. But isn't it possible that also someone else escaped through a window and into the garden? Probably show off my new save after I get the XP required to rank up this faction. Alright. That's the first place everybody looked silly. The police aren't a bunch of lazy bums. They look into every possibility, you know? Isn't that right, Mr. Bad? Yeah. There wasn't a scrap of evidence to suggest someone used one of the windows. There also weren't any footprints or anything. In the courtyard garden. Can we have the whip lady back more attractive and somehow less rude? Francesca is great. She takes more of a presence in like the original series, but because this is a like a spin-off series, so there were like